Hey guys, it's Mike. Just want to take a minute to say thank you guys for all the love, the support. I know we had taken a week off of the podcast. I actually lost one of my sisters, and we did the funeral today. And I even wondered if I should even be recording tonight. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that there's nothing more she'd want me to do than have a drink and say some stupid shit on the internet. So thank you guys, and this one's for you.
Trav, the real world is trying to invade your earballs, but fear not.
Yeah, apparently the guys over at CCICT are offering a temporary shield. It's called the Apple AirPods 4th Gen with noise cancellation.
And you know what that means?
I don't.
All these little kids constantly screaming at you at home and everything.
Wow.
We have the fix for that. Right now, they're only $139.99, and that's a pretty sweet discount.
No doubt, because they're usually $180.
Yeah.
So if you really want to block out that annoying coworker that eats his granola bar way too freaking loud in the cubicle next to you,
Chooses ice right into the microphone.
I know somebody that does that. I don't think it's that annoying. You want to head over to the Town East Mall across from the Men's Warehouse and use 4WNC when you see Alex or Sab over there.
Good.
And they're going to give you this deal.
Yeah, absolutely. All you have to do, the 4WNC, get the sweet noise canceling AirPods, and let's get it.
Go get it. Dingy.
TikTok doesn't like brown people.
That's true.
I feel like that was a Kanye thing to do. Like George Bush doesn't care about black people.
He's over there just
Blowing his cousin.
Ranting about being a little bit brown. He's just a little bit brown, not even a lot of bit brown, but they still won't let him on our live. I don't know why. It's interesting. We'll find out from TikTok what's going on.
They must have like a color chart, and it's like, oh, you're teetering.
Yeah. You gotta go get a suntan. Oh no, don't go suntan. No. Stay in the dark. Stay in the basement.
Put some long sleeves on, making me feel all nervous.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Let's hop into this podcast. For you guys on the live,
you get to see all the behind the scenes bullshit of how
just all the nonsense. And then so when you go watch it, go subscribe, cartridgequest.com on Apple, YouTube, Spotify, and you'll get to see like the actual podcast, but you're just going to get to see me riffing behind the scenes and talking to Foodie Mike, even though you can't see him or hear him. We're back.
We are.
Episode 11. We made it through episode 10, the anniversary episode.
Hell yeah. We got to second base.
I feel like we got to second base on the second episode. Remember, we talked about that.
Third base, that might be like
third. Ooh, handsy.
Yeah, I don't know.
You get handsy at third base, right?
Yeah, I don't think I want that.
I don't know if I want that either.
It's probably smelly down there.
Yeah, it's swampy.
God,
it's a swamp.
It's been humid.
It's getting warm.
We'll stay away from third base.
It's getting warmer for sure. I'm Average Trav. He's Foodie Mike C. We're Cartridge and Quest, and we're just riffing about the 80s, 90s, 2000s.
We're about that bullshit.
We are. I mean, just growing up in the 90s, like all the crap we went through, all the fun stuff that happened, all the games, all the TV shows.
Lots of games.
Lots of games.
Lots of good stuff. And,
man,
you know, the 90s was like the era of the Cowboys.
Yes.
We're trying to bring that back. Like, we got the draft going on live right now. Obviously, by the time this comes out, it's going to be a few days late. So, the Cowboys picked up a guard from Alabama. Excited about it. Dude's, he's big. And
it's not sexy, but we need it.
Yeah.
Zach Martin retiring. That line was so good for so long for us, even though we didn't go anywhere.
It's like Travis Frederick went down and then it just went to hell.
Tyron Smith just came back and retired as a Cowboy. He got a one-day contract.
He needed to go, though. Dude was just accident prone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
So, but yeah, the draft is happening. We're both Cowboys fans. And we love it. Like, we are ready for the season. Every year, Cowboys fans say we're going to the Super Bowl no matter what. Yeah. And that's, again, we're going to the Super Bowl this year. Like, let's go, Cowboys.
I've already got money on it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's dumb.
I do not. I would not do that. We could be on a 12-0 stretch. I was like,
oh, man.
Touching that. Yeah, we're into the playoff, and we're getting shit on.
17-0 Cowboys are not going to go anywhere past the first round. Like, it's just bad.
Can we real quick, though, just say go Lakers? Like,
I mean, yes, I am on the Laker train, people. Like, let's go LeBron. Let's go Luka. Screw Nico, fire Nico. Actually, let's get rid of that dork. We don't want him in Dallas anymore. But yes, let's go Lakers for sure.
So we're going to get into more of this later, but we are pretty good at losing money.
Yeah. Yes.
And speaking of which, I had a buddy who is a regular listener to the show. So shout out to Lee.
Ooh, Lee.
Yeah. He was just sending me updates, and it was right after the Lakers lost. And at first it was before they lost the first game. And he's like, "Oh, Lakers are, plus 1,300 or something to win the finals." And I was like, "God, that's crazy. Put $100 down, win like $1,300."
Is it really like it's that?
It was.
Not now.
Well, then they lost, and then he writes me the next day because, dude, this guy loves to shit talk.
Yeah.
If the Cowboys are losing or whatever, he's like, "Yeah, fuck the Cowboys, they suck, whatever." So, like, of course, like as the Lakers are losing, like,
Lee, text me that stuff. I like it.
Yeah,
I can handle it.
So, anyways, he gets a hold of me the next day, and he's like, "Well, looks like the Lakers are plus 220 now or something, or 2,200."
Oh shoot!
So I was like, "Fuck, man!"
Did you go make another bet then?
That was when I made the bet. So I take $100, put on the Lakers. So if the Lakers, they're a good team. Like
they are good. Their defense is not awesome, but that offense,
but
dude,
they can step it up.
Oh yeah.
So with that being said, I'm like, dude, they could do it. I don't know if it's highly likely or not because Vegas always wins. But
yes,
anyways,
they do.
If they do, I put $100 down. It's going to turn to $2,300.
Yes.
I mean, like just those odds.
You can pay back the podcast for all those stupid ass robes you bought.
Or I could buy more robes. That's
yeah, you could. I guess that's true.
Okay.
You could do that. I mean, whatever. But yes, go Lakers. I'm not going to put any money on it because here's what happens in the sports world for me. If I actually root for a team, they lose. So I'm not even going to hardly tell. Like, you guys are the only ones that know. Like, don't tell anybody that I'm rooting for the Lakers because they'll go lose. But I want Luka to win a championship to show the Mavericks how stupid they were.
Yep.
And, I just, so, yes, go Luka. Go LeBron. Let's go Lakers.
I actually saw a stat the other day that said all the Lakers coaches, either they have won a championship their first year or never at all. So like you have JJ Redick now, like his first year, and they're going to the finals. So it's like, okay, like
I feel like JJ was the coach last year.
Was he?
I feel like he was.
Well, then does that mean we're never getting one then?
No, I think they're going to do it. Luka is the man.
Well, then
you don't know about Luka magic yet. Like this dude steps it up so much, and when it counts, like he has the will. I watched this dude for 7 years with the Mavs. He is so awesome. Like
Ant pissed him off.
Oh yeah, dude.
And
you
then
did not make him mad.
The second game, I saw where they were talking shit too because I think you guys played Minnesota. Like last year in the playoffs or something.
Yes.
And the side was talking shit to Luka.
Yes. And he was
fucking shit on you guys.
Yeah, he did too.
So they said, like, Minnesota said, like, do not talk to Luka. Like, you can talk shit to anybody else. Just leave Luka alone.
Leave him alone. And it doesn't matter. He's going to step it up no matter what. He's like Jordan. Like Jordan used to do that crap too. Like if you did anything, he would take anything that you did to him.
You talk shit.
Turn it into just drive. And that's what Luka does.
I saw where he had one like that. And he's like, tell your team what you did. Because one dude was talking shit. So he just buried him.
I think go ahead.
I was gonna say at the time when they were talking shit, I think he had like 10 points or something. And he ended up dropping like 50 or 60. And he's like, "Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Go tell your team why I did that."
Right. Well, and I don't know if it was photoshopped or not, but I saw he was walking in with a Lakers shirt on, and it said "Defense wins championships." And I was like, "Oh dang," because that's everything that the Mavs said. That's why they wanted AD. That's why they wanted all of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, man,
if that's real, I'm gonna buy one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a shirt for sure.
I mean, he was wearing it. I don't know if it was real, but it looked a little weird. So I don't know. It could have been photoshopped, but yeah, you should go look.
Now I want that. That's crazy.
So anyway, let's get into a little bit of nerd news.
All right.
Guess what? We've got a sponsor for nerd news this week.
What the hell?
Yeah. This week, Nerd News is sponsored by the Regent Theater in Wellington.
That's crazy.
Go check out the Thunderbolts, the new Marvel movie.
Oh God,
it's coming out Thursday, and he's dropping it the day it comes out. So go check that out at the Regent Theater in Wellington. Get some popcorn. Go see Jerry, and just go check it out in Wellington. Like, don't go to if you live in this little town, go watch it here. Don't go up to Wichita.
I feel like I want to go and like review it.
We should.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but it comes out Thursday, so we'll be recording. So I don't know what we'll do about that, but we can figure that out. Also, shout out TikTok right now. We are live on TikTok. People are just joining left and right. Thank you guys on TikTok. Like this is great. Go give us some of them hearts. I know I see people on lives tapping them hearts. Give us them hearts.
I don't know what it means, but do it. Hell, I'm gonna get on. I'm just gonna start jamming shit.
If you like what we're talking about, if you like what we're doing, go give us a follow on, or even if you don't, like, go give us a follow and then talk crap in the comments. I'm fine with that.
I'm just spamming hearts left and right now. This is crazy.
Let's go. Give us them hearts. Nerd news: computers, 1984. Apple Computer announces that 70,000 Mac computers have been shipped in the first 100 days since it announced. 70,000 in 100 days, man. Apple started this. I feel like people weren't shipping stuff this fast before that. So, computers took off, man, right around the time we were born, and it just is continued. Like that's what I do for a living is computer stuff. All the crap that we do for this podcast has to. I mean, if we didn't have computers, we couldn't be doing any of this stuff. So, Apple really like stepped up and really did something there.
Think Woz.
Yeah, and Ronald Wayne
and Ron.
Good old Ronnie.
Woz and Ron. That's all.
Go back and look at some other episodes if you don't know what we're talking about.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Swinger parties. They did swinger parties as well. So
and I think cocaine off of strippers. I think we talked about. That's fake. I don't think Ronald Wayne actually did that, but
we don't know for sure though. I'm not going to rule it out.
He definitely could have. Okay.
All right. Cocaine Ronnie, they used to call him on the streets.
Oh, Cokie Ron. 1992, the first 4 months of the year, Microsoft has shipped 10 million copies of Windows 3.0. Like, dang. We're going to talk about something else in Windows here in a minute, but dang. Like, where is that? Did I not even...
You just imagined it. We have show notes, but we are so bad at doing show notes.
Oh, no, it's the next freaking one. I just missed it. So, in 1992, they shipped 10 million copies of Windows 3, which is crazy. But let's fast forward all the way to 2004. We had graduated.
2003. We were graduated already.
We had graduated.
Yes,
I said that.
Okay.
And the Sasser worm. Do you remember hearing about the Sasser worm?
It sounds sexy.
I don't think it was. It was nasty.
Oh,
nasty.
Damn.
Sasser worm. One, this thing spread automatically. Like it infected a computer, and then because this is right around the time that broadband started happening, it would take off. It would take over your computer, install itself, and then start shooting it out to other stuff over broadband, and then restart your computer so you couldn't use your computer. It would shut your computer down and restart it. It would create an FTP server on your computer so that it could push it out to itself and come back. Like this
People
thing was
fuckheads.
crazy, dude.
Crazy.
And they actually this exploit that was in Microsoft found it 17 days before the hacker exploited it, and they put a patch out. But back then it was a little bit harder to get stuff patched because people just didn't know. There wasn't automatic Windows updates, all of that stuff. And so most computers did not have the patch yet when this dude pushed it out. And so this hit tons of computers. I mean, just tons. This thing would even get rid of other viruses that were on your computer. So it was the only one.
Jesus.
Like it was insane. And so this dude, he was a German dude, Sven. He was 17 when he released it. But when he built it, but he released this on his 18th birthday, because he just wanted notoriety. He wanted to say he could do it in the hacker community. And they arrested him like 4 months later. It didn't last very long. They found him pretty quick. But
why don't they ever do anything cool? Like I've heard of like hackers say like, hey, why don't you guys get on like fucking Fannie Mae or whatever it's called and like
Fannie Mae. Oh, people. Yeah. So if you want to hear stories like that, go check out Jack Resider on the Darknet Diaries.
Yeah,
people will. I've heard that he's got stories on there of dudes hacking into credit card companies and just having them send credit cards to them at like random mailboxes and then selling them on the black market. Like there's some crazy stuff. I mean, that stuff happens too, for sure.
I just feel like you never hear of hackers being like, "Hey, we just helped 100,000
helping other people
get rid of like college bills and medical bills and shit." And it's like, no, we're gonna fucking make it.
Most that I've heard about that is like they hacked into the school and changed grades, but they always get caught.
You're thinking of Suits.
That did happen in Suits. Do you remember when we were in high school and we had the hack going around on the computers where we could put messages on everybody's computer? Do you remember that?
I do.
I got in trouble for that, and I wasn't even the one that did it.
That's crazy. Yeah,
And
I do remember you could find like the computer number or whatever and send each other messages and shit, like instant messages.
We were sending stuff to teachers and stuff like that we shouldn't have been. And I caved so fast when they said you did it, and I said I didn't, and they said
nope,
we
know who did.
And they said, well, if you didn't, you better tell us who did. I said okay,
easy,
because,
done.
Yeah, like
I will draw you a picture of that person right now.
Yes, I caved so fast. So whatever, but yeah, hackers are gonna hack, right?
I guess, yeah.
2005, Apple Computer releases Mac OS X 10.4. It has the Spotlight search, which I think it still has.
It does, yep.
Right. It had
where I'm at now.
It had the dashboard with 14 mini apps, the 64-bit memory addressing, iChat, which I feel like was the predecessor to iMessage, probably,
maybe,
because this is before the iPhone.
Yeah.
And QuickTime 7, which QuickTime was for a long time.
It was.
It was $129 for a single user and $199 for 5 user licenses. And it was codenamed Tiger. This is the very first Mac OS that I remember like even caring about, because at this time I was in computer school, and so we had to know about more than just Windows. And so this is the first Apple OS that I remember caring about.
Yeah, I'm at like 15.4 right now.
Yeah, so I mean, this was 20 years ago.
That's crazy. I hate hearing that, and I hate saying that.
I don't know if you guys are into this, but
let me do it for you, because you're
those freaking sucks. Yeah, there we go. Ruby. Oh, here, I'll do it over here. Shiner Ruby, Ruby Redbird. This stuff.
Shiner's just solid. I feel like Shiner does
everything so good. Like all of their stuff. The original Shiner Bach is so delicious. The Shiner Bach Light is so good, and then all the
85 calories. I feel like that's pretty low.
Have you tried it? It's so good.
I do like grapefruit stuff though. Like I love shandies and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good summertime sitting by the pool drink. Keep it coming, TikTok. You guys are doing awesome over there.
You got your thong out at the pool.
Yeah,
drinking a Shiner. Like,
boom! All of you guys loving the TikTok love over there. All right, we're gonna get into a little bit of nerd news games. 1992. Nintendo reduced the price of the NES in the U.S. It launched at $199. Take a guess. Oh, you just looked. Take a guess how much they reduced it to. It was $199 when it released.
What are we talking about? The SNES?
Yes, SNES in 92. It released in 91. In 92, they reduced the price. How much? $20, $30, $50.
$1, Bob.
$1 is wrong. They reduced it by $50. It went down to $150. The crazy thing is, you hear $199 and $150 for a game console, and it's like, dang, why can't they be that cheap now? But with inflation, if you want to get a little bit, whatever inflation is, you can go whatever way you want with that. But I'll stay out of that. But if you in today's dollars, that's like $460.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
okay.
I mean, that's not nothing.
Yeah.
So I remember I definitely had the NES. I got an NES on my 5th birthday. I had a VHS tape of me getting it, and I was freaking out, dude. Like, they filmed it when I opened it.
Nerding out real bad.
I was nerding out real bad. And then my dad worked at a place selling water softeners.
Oh, shit.
And they were at their Christmas party. A Super Nintendo was one of the giveaways. And I saw that. That was the first time I had seen that, because it came out that year. And I was like, I want that real bad. I want that so bad. And so I was like, you got it. Like, no matter what, you got to put your raffle tickets in that one. Yeah. Right. And he did. And we didn't win it. And I was so disappointed. But then I got it for Christmas that year. So it was nice. But
so it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out okay. But yeah, the SNES, I got that for Christmas when I was a kid. And I played that thing so much. I think the games I played the most on the SNES was probably Street Fighter 2. And man, I don't know what else, like Mario for sure.
Mario's solid.
Yeah. So
did they have, was that F-Zero as well?
Yes, yeah, F-Zero was so cool, dude. I loved that game. Yeah. This isn't on the show notes, but I wanted to talk about it because I did it. Last night, the Switch 2 went on pre-sale.
Oh, did it? I've been looking and I didn't see it.
Yeah, last night it went on pre-sale. I forgot. I was up late.
Mm-hmm.
I was laying in bed, and I was scrolling through TikTok, and somebody was on there saying, nobody can get in. Nobody can get in. It's all locked up. They're all sold out. And I was like, let me go try. And so I went to Best Buy, signed in, clicked the button for the bundle, and it said, you're in the queue. And I said, sweet. Last time I was in a queue, Nike said, screw you. So this isn't going to be good.
Yeah.
And so I sat there for about 10 minutes just scrolling through stuff and looking at that in the background. And it dinged and said, buy it. And I was like, heck yeah. So I went in and put the card number in and boop, and it'll be here June 5th. What I'm hoping to do is get that sucker as soon as possible and review it on Cartridge Quest Pod TikTok. Like, be one of the first people to review it.
That's great.
So that's what I hope we can do. We'll see if we can make it happen. Great
if you would have fucking called me and said, hey, they're doing pre-orders, you should get it.
At 12:45 at night.
You don't know my life.
You were in bed, I guarantee
it. Doesn't mean I was sleeping.
Oh, gosh. Whatever.
I was sleeping.
He was. Sleeping. I should have. I thought about it. But
we got on another computer and
spent another
ordered
500 and
you don't think I would have paid you for it?
Oh yeah, but
okay,
whatever.
Well, here we are.
Okay,
just the fucking food sidekick over here. Just
the food robin.
Food robin.
Oh man. Okay. Up next, it's good, isn't it? Delicious.
Need some chamoy and tahini.
Oh my gosh, you gotta Mexican everything up.
I gotta brown
every time. Gotta brown it all up every time.
That's why I can't get on TikTok Live.
Golly. Okay. Next, it's a seggy within a seggy. Segment within a segment.
Okay.
Yeah, I shouldn't do that again. Probably. That's probably bad.
I didn't like that at all. It made me feel weird.
I did. It gave me the icks. Cartridge Conundrum. So last week we did this.
Did anyone give a shit?
I forgot to post it, and it posted on Thursday, and it should actually, as of this recording, we'll be posting at like 9:00. So maybe nope. Take that back. It's gonna post on Friday. I'm dumb. That should have been like the first thing I did.
Okay,
I'm stupid. So the answer to that one for you people on live. Super Smash Bros. So this week, I will post this one early, so you guys have a lot of time to go guess.
Anytime whatsoever to fucking communicate on
it. Like maybe even I'll do this one on Monday, even before the pod drops. But this week we're gonna do another Cartridge Conundrum and see what you guys think. So let's get into it. All right, buckle up. It's that time again. Cartridge Conundrum is here on Cartridge Quest. This week, we're flashing back to a game that put you right in the middle of the urban chaos. Viewed from way up high, we're talking an infamous action-adventure title from the turn of the millennium that stubbornly stuck with the classic top-down perspective, letting you see the whole block as you caused mayhem. It first hit the scene on PlayStation and PC in late 1999, but here is a major hint. The real key to its success wasn't just driving skills or shooting. It was earning respect from the different, often terrible gangs scattered across the city's districts. So if you remember navigating these streets from the bird's eye view, doing a dirty deed for various factions, and constantly watching your back as the wanted level climbed, tell us what game released on Dreamcast in May of 2000. That is this week's Cartridge Conundrum.
That was fun. I remember.
Yeah? Man, such a good game. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. If you know it in the live, tell us. Let us know in the TikTok live what that game is. We'll let you know, podcast guys, at the end. And everybody else that's watching the clip when I post it on early next week.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like, share, let us know. Tell us in the comments on all the socials what that is. We will pin your comment to the top if you're the first one to let us know what that answer is. So, 2017, Nintendo released Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch in the U.S. in May of 2017. This game,
it's been that long,
dude. That's when the Switch came out, was 2017. So we talked about it a couple weeks ago.
What the fuck have they been doing?
Riding that wave. People were still. I mean, they came out with that OLED one like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and people bought that like crazy.
This is bullshit. They've just been sitting back, just soaking in that money. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I was one of these people. I'm like, screw them. I'm not paying that much money for a Switch 2. I did.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, you've been actually sending me like Switch 2.8, like, yeah, it's not as good as this, or fuck this shit or whatever. Bought one.
Got it.
Dumbass. I'm like, I've been looking forward to this, and you're like, fuck you, I got one.
I mean, I'll sell you mine for $800.
What a fucker.
Oh man. Let's talk about pop culture. We are going way back in the time machine, like way back, even further back than Back to the Frickin' Future went, when Marty and Doc hopped in the DeLorean, like way back, guys. Oh, it kicked me out of the live. Dang. Can I go again?
Bitches.
Let's see if I can go again. Resume it. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, we're back. Get back in there. Hop back in there, everybody. We're back live. TikTok's being rude. So we're going way back. 1939. Batman, first appearance in Detective Comics number 27.
That's crazy.
Right? The very first Batman appearance in 1939. Like, this thing, so long, like, that was so long ago.
It's like there's world wars going on, and Batman's like, guess it's time for me to come out.
I'm taking the Joker out.
Same thing with like A1 sauce, or was that like the fucking American Revolution? Have you seen that?
No.
Like A1 sauce is so fucking old. It's like we're having like the American Revolution. It's like, you know what we need? A good fucking steak sauce.
We need some sauce for our steaks. Bruce Wayne's dual identity, like iconic, still is the same way. Yeah. Unchanged. Like he was a playboy. He was just all of it, right?
Yeah.
Commissioner James Gordon still used the same name.
Mm-hmm.
Still the commissioner. Gotham City, just the crime capital of the world. Batman's detective skills. Let me just say something. Some of the Batman movies, like, you know, the 1989 Batman and even Christian Bale's Batman, those are awesome. I love those Batman movies. But the detective part of those movies is missing. Like, Batman's just a vigilante in those movies. And that's awesome. But I love the detective part.
So that's where you have like Rob Pattinson.
Rob Pattinson's version was
he actually
actually went and investigated the crime scene and tried to figure it out and didn't just whip ass all the time, which that's awesome. I love it. But like, I just love the detective part, like Batman figuring it out and then going and whipping up on somebody.
Yep.
So that's still the same. He had the grappling hook back then. So I mean,
his
lot of
definitely got better. It's like, I mean, he's fucking got a grappling hook. It's like that was just good enough. Solves crimes and shit.
Swings from buildings.
Yeah, it's like now he's got like every tech you can imagine. And
yeah, he's down there with the biggest computers and the awesome tech. But yeah, I mean, just like a lot, so unchanged from back then. I mean, obviously it grew, but it didn't ever really deviate from that core of what they made it in that very first comic that he appeared in. So pretty cool. All right, let's get into this one. Like, I remember these dudes, and in 1989, Chicago newspaper movie critics Siskel and Ebert filmed their 500th show. Do you remember these guys?
I do. Yeah.
This is like Rotten Tomatoes for 90s kids.
Yep.
Right? Like, if they gave 2 thumbs up to a movie, people were going to love it because those two, they were so opposed.
Cynical
most of the time.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And like they were hard on movies. And so if they gave it a sideways thumb, it was like, I don't know. Or if one of them gave a thumbs down, it was always like, but if a movie got 2 thumbs up from these dudes in the 90s, like, it was going to be a good movie.
Do you think they were ever like buyable though? Like, do you think there was like production companies like, listen, we're going to give you like 100,000 each, give us a thumbs up so people will watch the movie? Because it sounds like they could really sink people. You know what I mean? Like you could have this multi-million-dollar production.
Yeah.
And these guys like, it sucked ass. And then like nobody goes to watch it. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, everybody's buyable, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There may be a story out there. I don't know enough about these guys to know if they ever did that. My guess is they probably didn't, but
I will do anything. Send me money.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
I will do it.
He won't. I've tried.
He doesn't mean anything.
He doesn't. Hey, TikTok Live. It died on me, and maybe some of you were back, maybe some of you were new, but we're recording the Cartridge Quest podcast. Record every Thursday. Go check it out on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. The full episodes drop on Tuesdays. We've got 10 episodes out there already. Go check it out. Give us a like and a follow on TikTok, Instagram.
Tell them to get on
YouTube.
Patreon and you'll put beans in your pants.
Oh yeah, that's a running joke that nobody cares about. But Mike wants to get beans in my pants, and so he wants people to join our Patreon for $5 a month. And I mean, I'd probably do it, but
you would.
I wouldn't love it. So whatever.
You don't know until you try it, though. It might be cool.
True. Also, 1989, 135 acres at Disney in Orlando. Disney's MGM Studios theme park officially opened to the public in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. The whole theme park is what back then and still kind of now was dedicated to behind the scenes movie magic. So it's just really like they still have from the very original from 1986. They still have Indiana Jones. And it shows, it's like you're watching them film the Indiana Jones movie. So you see the stunt doubles, you see the stunt actors jumping, you see all the pads on the floor when they fall, like you see all of it. It's really cool. But this is where Star Wars Land is at they call it Hollywood Studios now. MGM, that was kind of a sponsored deal because MGM is like they changed the name. But it's Hollywood Studios now. This is where Tower of Terror is, which is I will not ride.
You've never done it?
Never, and I won't.
Roman says it's like his favorite.
He's crazy. No way, dude. I am not riding that. Anyway. The Great Movie Ride was so awesome. They took it out. It's not there anymore. It's now Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, which is really cool. But the Great Movie Ride was as cool. It was all this history about movies, and you rode through it. It was real. It's dark and slow. And
okay, but what if it was like Mickey and Minnie's Underground Railroad, and you can still do history?
No, don't even. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
I think I just found the graphic for the podcast.
No, I'd veto. No, please no.
Underground.
Please no. I don't even want to know where your mind's going. He's talking, guys, TikTok. This guy.
I just imagine the fucking graphic right now.
I said Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, and this guy's brain went to Mickey and Minnie's Underground Railroad. I don't even want to know where his brain was going. TikTok, this dude. I don't even know, wow. Please vote yes, he says. Give a thumbs up if you think Mickey and Minnie's Underground Railroad would be a good thing. That would get us banned forever on everything. Be
one of the best fucking ideas I've had on this show so far. I'm already envisioning the graphic for this. I've at least got to make it to see what it looks like.
Oh my gosh.
Chat GPT might be helping on this one. Gemini, something I've got ideas.
No way. All right. This is a terrible transition. 1992. The 208th and final episode of The Cosby Show on NBC aired.
Oh, God.
And this was before everybody knew that Cosby was a creep. And he was
doing things with his pudding pop.
Oh, boy. Yes, he was. But nobody knew that then. And he was the most awesome.
He was the most loved dude ever.
Yes.
Wholesome.
Turns
out he was not.
He was not. But The Cosby Show, man, I mean, this was iconic show. It definitely had staying power until he turns out to be a creep. But 1997, Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
Oh, Jesus. Man,
this movie, dude. Yeah, baby. He with his teeth and just the Mini Cooper that he drove.
It's weird that people still quote this shit.
Yeah,
I still hear people quoting it. I'm like, God, it's really? That was a long ass time ago.
So funny, dude. 20 years, 18, 19 years ago. Right? Is that right?
More than that, man.
30. No,
I mean,
that's it.
Almost. I mean, fuck. We're
It's 25, and this was 97
plus 3.
Oh shoot! It's I don't know how to math.
Math is fucking hard.
I don't know. Mickey and Minnie's Underground Railroad. He says on TikTok, like, no, we can't do that. Oh shoot! Sorry guys. Keep going. Let's go. TikTok live. 1999.
Hell
One
yeah.
of the best cartoons to ever come out. It's still so funny. SpongeBob SquarePants. Like, just tell us some SpongeBob. You love it, so tell us something.
I still love it because my kids like it now. So I still get to catch up on new episodes, and it's always so damn dumb, but it's just funny.
Dude, SpongeBob's so funny. Patrick's so funny. Sandy Cheeks is hilarious. Like, just the names and the stuff that they put in there.
Yeah.
Mr. Krabs. Like,
also very quotable.
Yeah, it is very quotable. I mean, we always are quoting the fun song F is for, like, that song's so funny. The SpongeBob Christmas, we always play that at Christmas time.
Goofy
don't be a jerk and all of that. So yeah, SpongeBob's iconic, man. This just, and it's just so goofy and silly, and it was kind of like, we haven't ever really talked about Ren and Stimpy. Maybe we will at some point, but like, just the cut scenes in Ren and Stimpy when the animation changes, is just so crazy and wacky.
Yeah, SpongeBob does that too.
They do that in SpongeBob too. Yeah, so it's just weird. Also, 1999, The Mummy, with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz and John Hannah. Like,
I've heard some funny shit about this, and I was like, I remember this movie because I remember God, that girl's pretty good looking, like how they did the whole thing. And then I never really thought much of it. And then I remember seeing on Reddit and shit, these women being like, that was the first time I knew I was gay.
Oh, wow.
Just weird shit. I was like,
smokes.
Man, it got everybody. She got everybody.
Dang, yeah.
So yeah,
you're good looking if you turn people gay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It's pretty crazy. Except when they did all the rock shit. Like the CGI with the rock was fucking awful.
Not back then.
I mean, back then it was pretty cutting edge, but you look at it now and it's like, that was pretty shit.
Yeah, some of the stuff in there though, it's like, dang, that holds up. And the movie itself, like the premise of that movie, still holds up. Yeah. And it had tons of prequels. Like,
when do you think they're gonna remake it and
the original one? I heard they were gonna remake it with friggin' Tom Cruise. I think that would be a terrible idea.
I guess CGI is better to make him look like he's young again or some shit.
He's still, I mean, dude's aging in reverse.
Surgery. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm aging in fucking Fast Forward.
Is it backward? No, Fast Forward is backwards. Rewind. No, rewind. Fast Forward would be,
I'm getting older faster.
Yes.
If it was rewind, I wouldn't be aging. I'd be.
He's not.
I said, I am. I'm sprinting to hell. I don't know.
2002 Spider-Man starring Tobey Maguire, dude. Man, what?
I don't know.
He gave me one of these. I don't know about it. Like, what do you have bad to say about 2002 Spider-Man?
He was probably my least favorite.
At the time?
I don't know. I mean, it was okay for what it was, but
who's your favorite Spider-Man?
I thought the new one, the newest one. I can't think of his fucking name right now, but
Tom
Holland. Yeah, Tom Holland. He's fucking great.
He is really good.
It was he looks like a kid. It's like fucking
he's supposed to.
Like that was the thing. Andrew Garfield was pretty good too.
I loved Andrew Garfield. I wish they would have finished those because they quit those in the middle. And Andrew Garfield was really good. Tom Holland's good though. I like that.
I think he's a great Spider-Man. I think he does a good job because he just seems like a fucking kid. Sure. You know what I mean?
Have you watched the new animated Spider-Man show?
No.
It's really good. Give us a thumbs up if you watch the new animated Spider-Man show on Disney Plus. It's so good.
I've never seen the movies, like the animated movies or anything.
Oh, those are good too. Into the Spider-Verse and stuff. Yeah, those are good.
No, I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah, so that's nerd news for this week.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
When are you going to talk about Willie Dafoe?
Oh yeah, I mean that's William Dafoe as Norman Osborn. And the Green Goblin, and then we had Peter Parker, Spider-Man as with Tobey Maguire. So, yeah,
I love it.
What else we got?
Man, the draft is going on. I have no idea what the fuck's going on with it, but like we already kind of mentioned, the Cowboys had picked up a guard, which we really need. We needed some help on the line. But Jesus, man, I will say one of my biggest things that I hope Shedeur Sanders, I hope his ass doesn't go to like the second or third round, because I've seen where like assistant coaches are talking about him, like saying like dude just incredibly entitled, cocky, just kind of a shithead, and it's like he's not that good. So it's like just because he's Prime's kid, like I mean I know he's got talent, but to me when people like that are
Yeah, you need to be a little bit more humble when you come
I
from
hate that
when you're
shit,
Prime's
man.
kid. Like you just need to, and he should be teaching his kid better than that. I think
Prime was like the least fucking humble person in the world.
Oh, sure. Oh, he's still on the board. I just got the update. Shedeur Sanders still on the board with the
I hope his ass just
22nd pick coming up. Cam Ward went first. Like Titans got them. I feel like they got them a freaking quarterback in Cam. Like that dude is awesome. I will admit, college football is not my favorite sport.
No.
And NFL is before Luka got traded to the Mavs, the NBA was my favorite sport. I freaking hate the NBA right now because the Mavs are terrible.
I literally told you I would get you a Lakers Luka jersey.
Man, it's not even about like I'm gonna follow Luka because I just want him to do good because he was there. But it's I just want the team that I root for to not be stupid, and they all are. Like the Cowboys are dumb.
I'll say fucking Jerry Jones is not gonna let that happen.
The Cowboys, like the Rangers, are good and they're playing well and they just won the World Series in 23. The Stars, my Stars, man, they are playing good. The last night's game, if we got any hockey fans on the live stream or in the
Have you ever had a dream that you want
the podcast feed, like let us know who you root for in the NHL because I love the Stars and I was up till 12:15 watching that game in overtime last night because it's
buying
so
switches and shit.
Well, after that, I forgot.
So your wife has been trying to talk me into like being a Kraken fan.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like, I mean, obviously I've never really watched hockey much. I've bet on it and that kind of makes me want to watch it, but never really cared. Same thing with like baseball for the most part. It's like I grew up loving to play baseball.
Yeah.
But as far as just sitting and watching, it's like, not really. So I do root for the Royals because they're local and I've got to cook for some of them. But kind of the same thing with hockey. It's like I just kind of don't give a shit, unless I got money on the line. It's kind of whatever.
I didn't care either. It's really something that my wife and I started doing together because she started getting into hockey. There was no way that I wasn't going to like a Dallas team because that's just not me. Like I'm Dallas through and through, even though I'm not from there. And
no ties whatsoever.
None, but like I'm just going to like the Dallas teams. And so when it came, like she started watching it, I'm like, I can watch hockey. Like let's watch double. And so I was like, I'll be a Stars fan. And so I started being a Stars fan 3 or 4 years ago, like hardcore and watching the games and knowing the players and figuring out the rules and all that stuff. It's a fun game, man. I feel like these guys are probably the most talented athletes because if you've ever tried to ice skate, that crap is so hard.
Yeah.
And then they're out there not for long shifts, like 45 seconds to a minute at a time.
Yeah, you were educating me on that in Chicago.
Yeah.
It's like every 45 seconds they're switching. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Like, but they're sprinting the whole time, just going back and forth. I was like, well, that makes sense. But
and then the goalies, like just the amount of saves that those dudes make and like just how much comes at them and how they have to see through all the people and the dudes are trying to actually get in their way so they can't see. Hockey's just, it's fascinating. And it was always really hard for me to follow when I didn't really know the rules and didn't really care. If you actually pay attention, it's not that hard to understand. And it's just a cool sport. Like it makes sense. They don't do any nonsense. They'll even call you out if you're being a wuss on the freaking ice. Like if they think that you are a flopper, LeBron, they will call embellishment on you and you'll get a penalty.
That's crazy.
So
I feel like they started doing that in the NBA though. I feel like they started calling people, but
that's the one thing that I'm just like, LeBron, quit it. Like stop doing that. Stop flopping like that. And then
any game you watch, you see people flopping. You're like, come on.
Not as bad as him. He acts like every single time he gets touched, he's about to die. And I'm like, bro, get up.
He's also
act like a man.
Let some of these 23-year-olds bump into you and see if you don't feel that shit extra hard.
The wind, but from one of those dudes is just gonna knock me over. So whatever. Like, dude farts and I'm just gonna fall over.
I don't know if you know this. My nephew is like a badass hockey player.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy. He's on the Junior Thunder, but he's like the youngest person on his team, just doing crazy shit. He's actually going to like this national thing. I can't remember where it is, but he's going like next month, and they're like going to like rank him
Yeah,
for like the
that's
nation.
legit because the Thunder is the local Wichita hockey team. They are an affiliate of the San Jose Sharks, which they're terrible in the NHL, but they're in the NHL.
Yeah.
And so like they're an affiliate. The Thunder is an affiliate of that team. They're like the minor league team.
Yeah.
And so the fact that he's on that team, that's impressive, dude.
Yeah, I mean
That's cool.
he's still just a kid, man. Like, he's really been lifting weights and watching what he eats and everything. Like he's trying hard to just bulk up and get as big as possible because those fuckers are rough, man.
Oh yeah,
It's
hockey's
crazy.
a tough sport. I
It's
mean,
nuts, man.
it's really crazy.
But yeah, he's really good, and it's exciting to watch him, man, because he's doing some big shit. So I'm really
awesome.
excited to see what he's going to do with himself.
Man, I don't know. Do we have anything else? Like, do you have anything you want to talk about?
I do.
Yes. What do you got?
We are very good at losing money.
Oh my god, this sucked this week, dude.
Yeah, so I kind of challenge you to something different.
Yeah.
It has been a very busy like week for us, so we really haven't played much games or anything. So we'll have to get back into that because WWTD, that's a pretty fun segment. But
and they just, by the way, we do need to get into it because they just dropped all the Ninja Turtle stuff. So there goes all my money.
Oh shit!
I'm buying the van. I'm buying Bebop and Rocksteady. I'm buying Casey Jones.
Yeah, I do want Krang.
Krang's out there. I mean, I'll probably pass on him, but
I like Krang. But anyways, there's a lot of cool stuff coming up, new update stuff going
Star
out there.
Wars
So
stuff's coming.
we'll get back into it. But man, I kind of challenged you out of nowhere. I was like, you know what? What happens if we just take $100, go to the casino, and see what we can do? See if one of us can win more than the other, or
we even went to different casinos.
All right, boys and girls, one thing average Trav and I like to do sometimes is to gamble. So I'm here at the casino for a new challenge. We're just gonna throw $100 in there, see what we can do with it real quick, and we'll let this go back and forth and see what happens. That's got to be a fucking record. All right.
All right, nerds. I'm at the casino. I got challenged by Foodie Mike. There's a streaker back there. I'm gonna go slap $100 in here and see if I can do better than him. He's terrible at this. I was so mad that I lost my $100 that fast that I left the casino without even recording an outro. So I think it's probably time to be done with that challenge because it's going to get expensive real quick. Let's come up with something else. Why don't you tell us what happened to you?
Yeah, so I'm kind of a high risk, high reward person.
Yeah, I was like, dang, he's hitting the button big.
which is why I kind of stay out of casinos anyways. Like if I go, it's like, man, I'm just gonna grab a drink and watch everybody else spend money. But yeah, I took $100. I went to the high limit room, and I was like, I'm gonna do like fucking $9 to spend. You know, because like if I happen to hit a bonus,
it's gonna be big.
It's gonna be stupid. So, anyways, I mean, give it a fucking like literally maybe a minute later, I'm already walking out like filming my.
I think the video you sent of you hitting the button was 1:09.
It was bad.
It was fast.
Yeah, I just remember walking up and being like, "That's got to be a record, man," because I just lost my ass.
We'll put those videos. We posted them.
Yeah.
Not very many people watched them. I don't know what we did wrong on those videos because we're getting more views on all the rest of our stuff, but those just didn't. I don't know. They didn't hit.
Yeah, and that's the craziest shit though. Is I see people online all the time. I mean, I see people lose too, but I see people winning. And there's this guy named D Lucky I like watching all the time. And he's always helping people. I know that if you got people spending money. Or you got a lot of money to spend, you can just put the highlights on there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Or just go with my wife and have her spend your money for you. She's gonna win.
She seems to be lucky as hell. Because I mean, like I went and lost $100. You went and lost $100.
Yeah, I'll tell my story real quick. We went down to Oklahoma to the casino, and I put $100 in. And I didn't go quite as hard as you. I went $6 a spin.
That's still pretty good.
And it was 2 minutes and 30 seconds it took me to lose that $100. And I was like, dang it, dude. So then I walk over to where she's at, and she took $100 too. She put it in the machine. I walk over there, and it says $737 on her screen. And I'm like, what the heck happened? And she's like, I don't know. It hit a bonus and turned red 3 times, and then it just went up to $737. She ended up getting that $100 up to $1,097 by the time we were gone. Can you believe that?
No, I can never do that.
It was crazy.
I can't remember if I've shared the story online, but my brother from the Army came in, and it was when I had my food truck, and he came to help me. First off, let me say, this guy drinks like
Tude
no one I've
is
ever
a
met in
beast.
my life. Yeah, we call him Tude because he's just wild. But anyways, I remember I was at this concert. I had like turkey legs and other stuff. We ended up selling, doing whatever. Before we left, I bought some Twisted Teas for myself. He got a 12-pack of PBR.
Oh, jeez.
He was literally like 10 beers in when we left and just pounding turkey legs, like whole ass giant turkey legs. He probably had 2 or 3 before we even got home, but he polished off the 12-pack. But anyways, there was a casino by there, and we stopped, and I had $100, and it was my thing. It's like, all right, I think I gave him $100 for helping me on the truck. I took my $100. I put it in. I was like, all right, I'm going to bet, $3.20 or whatever. I was on a higher limit one. I didn't even realize there was a lady sitting next to me.
Dang.
I hit the button and it took like $30. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And she's like, you're betting $30. All of a sudden it just starts lighting up. I hit a bonus my first spin. She's like, oh my God, you hit a bonus. So I'm just sitting there, just watch it do its thing, whatever. I ended up hitting like $1,800 off that. So I was like, man, that is the coolest thing that's ever happened.
Is that the first time that's ever happened in the last?
I think so, because I did the same thing here at Kansas Star. I thought I was betting $250. It was $25. Oh fuck! There's a quarter of my money.
It's gone.
And then the bonus happened.
It happened too again.
It happened again, and it was like I can't even remember, like another $1,100-$1,200 or something. So yeah, when I accidentally bet high, it's pretty good. But when I try to bet a little more, I'm very high risk, high reward. I'd rather just lose and get out.
See, not me. I'd rather spend $250 a bet and get. TikTok's making me do something here. Hold on.
But I'm the fucker though that I bet like $250 and I get to a bonus finally. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's see what happens. And it's like, you got the mini. Here's $10.
Like what,
you, dude? Like,
screw that. Yeah, no, I like betting like $250 max, $3. Like, and I like we've been down in Oklahoma and I was doing that and I won $1,200.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. Gambling's fun. It can be bad. Like if you're just an addictive personality and you can't handle yourself, don't go. Like just don't, because it will get you. Like just the chase of, man, it's hitting, but it's not quite hitting. And
my brother will find like the firecrackers that are all lit up and be like, oh, it's almost about to go, and then he's like $200.
It's almost about to go because everybody's tried it and it's not going to go.
And then he turns to me, he's like, well, I wasted $200, but I bet if you put $100 in there, you're probably going to get it. And I'm like, I bet you're fucking wrong.
Oh man.
So yeah, I feel like this is something we could keep doing. I know in your I will post both of them. We can do shorts of them and everything.
I did that already. They're out there.
You tried to fucking quit on me, and
I did. I want to quit.
Yeah, I don't think
he's not going to let me quit.
I think as long as I'm putting the fucking money and you're putting the fucking money in.
He's not going to let me quit.
So yeah, we'll see.
We're gonna talk to my wife about it. No, I'm kidding. It'll be fine. But
yeah, you can just ask her for a little hand pays because I mean she's taking all this fucking money. Like,
yeah.
give me $100, please.
Yeah, she's awesome though. She won all that money, and I gave her the $100 when we got there. We ate dinner, and I gave her the $100 when we were sitting there. She won that money, and instantly she's like, "Here's your $100 back." Like she didn't even question it. So that was awesome. But yeah, she's so lucky, dude. And I mean, the luckiest thing about her, this guy.
Okay. I can't wait for her to see this and comment. I can't wait for her to see this and comment. The best part of gambling with you guys, though, is probably just getting wings there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's the only thing that's guaranteed is like, I'm going to get some wings.
The wings were good. Getting some beers.
Wings were good enough.
A little bit of, what do you get there? Blue Moon?
I haven't done an Angry Moon in a while.
Yeah, we should do that.
I love Angry Moon.
Yeah, Angry Moon's good.
Mix Blue Moon with Angry Orchard.
Yeah. Hey, let us know if we'll post some stuff, but let us know. Mike wants to do like some mixology type stuff. Let us know if you'd be interested in that. Like we'll do that.
I'm gonna find us a sponsor. You know, I like to keep it local. You know what I mean? But if the local guys aren't gonna do it, then you know I'm gonna start reaching out to some other areas. But it would just be fun to get some items to experiment with. So if you guys have some favorite cocktails, like I saw this one that was like a pink Starburst. I was like, oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah. So I mean, look, TikTok killed it tonight. You guys joined like crazy. I got off of there and you joined back. Thank you guys so much. I didn't even say anything when we got back on there to the TikTok. Like what we're doing right now is we're recording the podcast, the Cartridge and Quest podcast. We record every Thursday and we release the podcast every Tuesday. And so you guys are getting a little behind the scenes. Once TikTok lifts me being able to not add people, I'll add Foodie Mike, the co-host. He's better looking than me, so when you go look at our TikToks, he's the better looking one. And we, so yeah, you guys got a total behind the scenes, the entire podcast on live. Double down.
Yeah, because like if I'm on and you're on, then they'll actually get to hear both of us.
Yeah, it'll be fun when we're both on there. That'll be sweet.
They'll hear all the dumb bullshit,
all the dumb stuff.
Because you know,
and hopefully,
Minnie's Underground Railroad. Maybe it won't make the cut, but it probably will. It might actually be the title of this episode.
I feel like our editor doesn't edit.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes you just got to let the shit roll. Like when you're just being raw and real about shit, it's like sometimes you just got to let it go and just be like, yeah, I said it. What's up?
I don't disagree. I mean, I used more language last week in the podcast than
that was great.
Normally use.
And now I have fucking video evidence of you saying these things.
Yeah, I know.
I will say, today I was greeted by someone saying, "Oh, hey, it's the 2 stars from Cartridge and Quest," and I was kind of like,
he said,
"I really hope you haven't been watching these episodes because I say some really questionable shit."
Yeah, he said, "Are you the 2 guys that have been made famous by Cartridge and Quest?" And I was like, "I've never heard of that. I'm running away."
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know who those guys are. Nope. I have no idea.
Yeah,
that was fun. You know, I think this is. Man, like, tell us what you guys want to hear because we'll talk nerd news, we'll talk sports, we'll talk old stuff, we'll talk new stuff. But really, we want to talk about what you guys want to hear so you guys engage. Like, that's the point. Like, we want to build a community. I've been talking to Wichita Life and some other podcasters, and they're asking me questions like, what are you actually trying to do with the podcast? Like, do you want to monetize it? Do you want to this? Do you want to that? And it's like,
look, hang out.
If I wanted to make money at this, it's probably not the right thing because we're not selling you anything. Like, I don't want to sell you products. I don't want to sell you stuff. Like,
we want to make you laugh, man. We want to take you away from your shitty life.
Absolutely.
Or your great life, whatever.
We
just want to make you laugh as you're driving to work or sitting on the toilet or whatever the fuck you're doing right now.
Yeah, like this is not to make money. Like, yeah, we're going to have some sponsors so we can pay for some stuff. But in the end, like, I want a community of people that wants to come listen and wants to engage and ask questions and just make us laugh and share and all of that stuff, right? Like, that's the point of this thing. And so it just like-minded people, right? Like kids that grew up in the 80s, 90s, 2000s that have the same experiences that can tell us how they think about something and how we're wrong. about that thing or how they agree with what we said, because that's
maybe they saw it differently than we did, had a different experience within the same platform. Like,
right, yeah, exactly. So it's really, I mean, when we say it's about you guys, that's what we mean. Like it's truly just like we want to build a community of people that we can laugh with, and you guys can make us laugh, and we can make you laugh, and just hang out once a week and throughout the week on social media. So that's what we're trying to do. Nothing else. Like that's it. Like it's just build a community.
Fun time, man. Just grab a drink and just have a good time. Like now. How do we get Shiner as a sponsor? God, that'd be cool. We love Shiner.
That would be awesome. We do love Shiner.
That's
when we say
Texas
we, I
thing,
mean
right?
me, but I think you like it. I think I've made you like it.
Yeah. It's like I didn't even know it was a thing, and then I tried it. I was like, God, this is good.
Everything they do is so good. So I don't know. I have some connections.
Okay.
I can maybe do something. We'll see. I'll talk to some people.
That'd be nuts.
That would be freaking knuckin' futz.
God.
That's an old one. We had a buddy that used to say that all the time. He would say that in Donald Duck's voice.
He still fucking does. I guarantee it.
To his kids. He's saying that to his kids.
This dude has not grown up fucking whatsoever.
I don't know if we have either, but he really hasn't. Shout out DNM.
Got it.
Man, okay, so I think that's it, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Like, let's guys, check us out on the live, check us out on the podcast, check us out on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple. Those are the big, that's where the big full episode's going to come out every week. On Tuesday, I try to post that thing in the middle of the night so that when you wake up in the morning on Tuesday morning and you're driving to work, you're just going to get to hear it. It's going to be in your podcast feed. If you don't know what a podcast feed is, just go download Spotify or download the Apple Podcast app and search for Cartridge Quest and hit subscribe.
What's crazy is even Spotify, like Spotify is audio, like it's music.
Audio,
you know what I mean? That's what they're known for. But if you have the podcast and we upload the video, you can literally still watch the video on Spotify. Can. Like that's nuts. Super cool.
Yeah. And so you just subscribe there. You can go to cartridgeandquest.com. We've got the Spotify every time we upload a new podcast, it's right there in the website. You can go see our Instagram videos there. There's some stuff down there to buy. Go look at it if you want to buy something, whatever. But the main thing is go listen. Give us some comments. Give us some thumbs up. Give us some engagement, because these platforms don't let us get a big reach unless the people that we are reaching engage. And so go engage.
Tell me how to gamble better, because I swear to God, if somebody can teach me what I'm doing wrong with these fucking slots, I have been on a fucking dry spell for a minute. So if you can tell me what slot actually works, or if I'm in the wrong denom, if I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. So please educate me, because I am losing my ass.
I need help too, because he's going to make me keep gambling, and I don't want to lose all my money.
100%.
Like,
if I'm in it, you're in it. And
you're good at it. Tell us how.
Fucking hard-headed that I will not stop until I do better.
I'm scared. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, sometimes on X, Twitter. That one's weird. They don't let us post all the time because they're strange.
And if you want more neck content, go to our OnlyFans.
Oh, you have one of those? Neck?
Let's see a little neck.
Only necks?
Little necks.
Necking?
God.
I got to stop doing stupid stuff because he memes me. And then it gets put in our group chat, and everybody's like, "Why is he memeing you?" I'm like, "Because
I've literally made stickers of you just making faces, and I make it look kind of draggy and everything, and it's
such a jerk. Wish they would have never given him that freaking
degree. Oh, it's down here.
It's down where? You just keep it in your pants.
Every time you call me out, I'm like, "Guess what, bitch?"
He's so insecure. He's like, "I just keep it in my back pocket."
Yeah, fuck yeah, I got one.
I got it. So check us out, guys. This is a wrap on episode 11. Keep it rad. We're out. Peace.